Hey, welcome to Brighter Rays. This week's study is called For the Love of Rachel. We're looking at Genesis chapter 29, 1 through 20. So, what is love? How do you define love? If you were to ask most people in our culture today, it would have to do with feelings. Maybe even outside the culture. Maybe in the Christian culture too. The phrase, love is love, has been offered by our culture, suggesting that feelings of affection toward anything or anyone, that's what love is. All these feelings of affection are equal, valid, and good. One expression of affection is indistinguishable from another. Of course, this is complete nonsense because no one actually thinks or acts according to this idea. We understand there's different kinds of love. There's different types of love. We know that intuitively. The world's definition of love is completely meaningless, and it's worthless too. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So, well, love is found in God. It's found in the God who is love. All other loves are subservient to His love and always reference back to His love. His was the original. So anything that comes afterwards has to refer back to His love. I would argue that everyone already knows this and does, and they do, and they already know that what love is. They know this, they distinguish love, they understand that there are more than one kind of love in the world, and they know what the truth is, but they cover the truth with a lie, which is what Paul talks about. God's love is original and exhaustive. And so if any other love exists out there, it must reflect God's love. He's the source. It's unavoidable. You can't not do that. So in our text, what we have before us, what we're looking at this week, we have the beginning of a love story between Jacob and Rachel. If it's truly love, then we should see some of God's love mingled in the affections and actions of these sinful people. As we consider the story, we'll reflect on the love of God as well, and the love of people. In verses 1 through 8, we'll look at the providence of God in the journey of Jacob to Haran. Remember, that's the story that we're looking at here, is Jacob is traveling from his home with Isaac, leaving home, heading towards Haran to find himself a wife. Now, in verses 9 through 12, we have love at first sight here, as Jacob meets the lovely Rachel. He falls head over heels for this young woman. And then finally in 13 through 20, we'll see Jacob's discipline for love. He's going to discipline himself for love, and then how Jacob is disciplined for love. So that's the plan for the study this week. So we'll come back next time. We'll begin our study in verses 1 through 8, so read ahead. And we'll be looking at the providence in the journey that Jacob takes. So come back next time.